Hey, it is indeed your boy, Context Sickness here. So I've been practicing the guitar a little bit because I made like a New Year's resolution of mine is, among many things, to get better at the guitar. Or, yeah, get better at the guitar. I want to not only be at that level I was in college and high school, but like kind of even surpass that, maybe. Um, I've been getting the old fucking gray matter a rolling. Got my fucking scale charts and shit. It's all good, man. But yeah, it's kind of weird because like after, you know, so in I was in a relationship with someone for a while, and as much as I totally love this person to bits. They were amazing to me at every turn. Just absolute, just gorgeous soul, right? But you know, the thing is like love takes time and money. Well, I don't care about the money, but I care about the time because when you're in a relationship, it's just hard to juggle all these things. And like, if you have like a 4-hour training regimen, you know, often becomes problematic. But anyway, like enough about that. I made this cool backing track. I'm gonna share it with you guys if you think it's cool. Ooh, cut off. Oh my god. No! Oh, Black Betty. No, you. Oh, Black Betty, bam, lamb. For real? She's a bit finicky. But, that's kind of the idea. Hopefully that's, enough footage to redeem me of my status as a complete shit guitarist. But. So, that's kind of like the thing I'm working on is just getting the chord tones right. I was just fucking around there, but whatever. So, I thought I'd do a lesson for today. It's gonna be a short lesson because I want to go to bed, but I'll do one. It's a pretty fun one. I'm gonna switch back. Like, that's kind of another thing. Another thing. Yeah, like I was watching Robert Fripp and like Dweezil Zappa, Frank Zappa as well, just do their stuff. And the thing of their fucking tone is like it's virtually clean. They only add like overdrive for sustain or that kind of like overdriven sound. Not so much that like I like to play with a lot of gain because I come from kind of like that Billy Corgan sort of mindset where I used the fuzz pedal as my lead pedal, and that gave me a lot of gain. So you can just basically play the guitar one-handed. I still have a tone like that. Oh God, no, this isn't it. Okay. And that's fun, but it's not conducive to a good, it's not conducive to good tone. Not good tone. Well, it's not, it's not conducive to good tone unless that's what you're looking for. But I've been just practicing with a. Very light overdrive. Just so I can't hide behind my mistakes anymore. Anyway, was I gonna do a lesson? Yeah. Okay. Here's a lesson. Everything's in the key of F sharp minor or A major. whichever you want. Start with, okay, let's say it's A major. The first chord I'm going to do, like, you know, this is major 7th. It's a nice chord, you know. You can do all that fancy shit with it. There's another voicing for it, or there's 2 other voicings that I'm going to teach you today. They're both shell voicings, so they're basically like stripped down versions of the full major 7 chord. And one is 5, you skip the 6th string, and you play 5, 4, 6, right? This is a major 7 omit 5 as well. And another one is 5, 7, 6, which is a major 7 omit 3. So, what are cool about these chords? The first one with the 1, 3, 7 intervals, it's fun because you're just using 3 fingers, and it's such a mobile chord shape that you can kind of spell out melodies within a chord. So let me show. So here's the thing. Like you got the major 7. You can go down to majors to a D6, you know, D6 9, or like a major 9, which is 5, 4, 6, 5. With the 5th is the root. With the A string is the root, right? So you kind of can. I actually have a song called Cutie that uses this, but it kind of goes like. So it takes advantage of the fact that you can move your fingers around, because when you have this A6 chord, you're just holding it down with 2 fingers. That gives you a lot of room to play with, right? So you can move from an A major 7 to an A6 or a 6 9 or a 9. So it's very mobile. The chord is very mobile. And another thing you can do with the other voicing, the 1 5 7 voicing, is you can, the power chord is literally a half note away. So the power chord is like, you know, 5 7 7, whereas you have 5 7 6. So you can do kind of like a thing that Kevin Shields did in Don't Ask Why. Okay, so you can do that, and you can also hit the add 9. So you have this, you can do like that kind of thing. And to expound upon the major 7 shell voicing a little more, you can even do things like this, right? So it's kind of like I'm ignoring the 4th string, and I'm just playing the 1 and the 7. So you can also kind of like mess around. I'm using another chord, a minor 7 chord. I'll get to it, but that's pretty much it for the major 7 on the A string. The major 7 on the E string is a pretty similar deal. You know, just play 5 4 6, and if you kind of like bar the 4th fret with your index finger. This is kind of the thing that's kind of unusual about these chords, is that the root note is played with your middle finger. Using your index, using your middle finger, even your pinky, like using these fingers to fret your root note, that's actually a very important skill that's actually conducive of allowing you to play stuff like this or whatever. So it gives you an extra level of mobility and voicings that you wouldn't originally think of just using bar chords, like, you know. which is fine, but you know. If you want to do that kind of like math rocky shit, it's especially good for that, right? It's also very easy to manipulate, so it's instead of like barring a chord and having like, you can just move, like you could just kind of like, it's easier to transition between lead and rhythm, so you can do all that like fun math rocky shit. It's also a very good chord for shoegaze. Like, let me get a fuzz tone going. So yeah, you can do all that fun stuff, and so yeah, same with the. So I was saying, I know this is a horrible lesson. So with the sixth string root, you can do like an A major 9, major 7, A6, 9, same deal, and you can also kind of fidget around with the 9 here. The A major 9 shell voicing is 5 4 6 4, so you bar that thing, and you can play around with. You see your pinky's still exposed. I mean, yeah, you have it available, so you can. So it allows you to kind of like move. So you can even kind of like do this stretchy thingy, which I like doing. It's just a major 7. You can do that as well. Like you can go from like a major 13 to a major 7 or whatever. There's also another voicing that sounds a bit fuller. It's just 5 4 6 4 5. Use all 4 fingers for that, and you're hitting the root note, you're barring the thing, and then you got your pinky on the major 7, and you got your ring finger on this note, which is basically just a 5th, I think. Yeah, it's a 5th. Okay, so this sounds a little more full, but you can always just use that and like. And playing things in tandem allows you to kind of like switch between the chords, and that it allows to write a melody. Same goes with the 1-5-7 voicing, even for the 6th. You can. So that's pretty cool, and I guess I'll do minor chords, especially the 1 6 7 6 6 minor and the 2 minor, I guess, since we're thinking in terms of major key. So this chord is an F sharp minor 9, played it on the A string, and it's 9 7 9 9. You've probably seen this somewhere. Somebody was playing some like funky shit like this, and you probably heard it like that. But once you take it out of that context and just kind of like let it ring, it's a very beautiful chord, and you should really use it. So what you can do with the minor 9 is you can move your pinky and kind of use your index finger to do stuff like that. So you're going from a minor 9 to just a regular minor 7, and then you're adding this boy on top, which I think is just a 5. Nope, it's I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a 4th. Okay, so it's it's an 11. This is an 11. Sorry. So you get a bit of mobility. You can kind of like you can, there's a lot of room for you to play if you let go of the third on string 4 and just kind of. This is another one of those like mobile chords like I was talking about. Same. There's a bit of a different logic between this chord and this, which is a B minor 9. I omit 3, of course. So this chord is, if you want to have all the notes, it's 7 5 7 6. Very beautiful chord. So you hear it a lot in like neo-soul and shit like that, I guess. But it's also a very good like shoegaze thing. And you can get all that like shit with it. So the thing about I'm gonna charge my phone. Sorry. The minor 9 on the E with the E root is you kind of let go of the third. So instead of playing this, you kind of do a little switcheroo, and you would be playing the 7 with your ring finger,